waiting for this moment. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, roll call. I'm here. Mario is here. Ms. Winslet is absent today. Adrian is here. Our student board member is absent today.
Thank you.
Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda? Motion by Terrence, second by Redmond. All in favor? Aye. Yes. Okay, reports and communications. RTA report.
So good evening, everyone. Site representatives have all been chosen for RTA. So we look forward to moving forward on our negotiations through the district as our whole contract is on the table this cycle. RTA would like to thank the district for beginning to roll out new laptops. This is a new laptop here. For our teachers, program hearing has begun at West Park and will move on the site soon. I know RHECC, that's how they are waiting to get a laptop once IT can find time to create a schedule for the teachers to come by. Now, we did have a question about that. Some teachers wanted to know, and I don't know if this falls in with what somebody had asked last board meeting in reference to the selling of the old ones, but some teachers were curious, and I don't need to say why weren't they, but like if it was on the table for them to be able to buy their old laptop, being they've been using it for 4 or 5 years now or something like that. So it was just something they were curious about. This way they would have one at home, one at work. Being there is so much information in data, so it's just something to put out there. That's all. I have no answer. I have no idea. I know I said it came up at the last board meeting. So we are still getting new students. I know I just got a new student. So new students are still coming into the district. Teachers are doing a great job at catching them up, making the students feel welcome into the new school environment and classrooms. We still do have teachers reaching out in regards to some disciplinary issues, but I do have a meeting coming up with superintendent games, so we're hoping to be able to support students and some mutual understanding between some of our teachers. I know we had a great meeting last time where we were able to communicate some of those things to the teachers and bring some stuff to Ms. Gaines' attention that I know she wasn't aware of. So, and I'm sure, like everybody else, our teachers and students are getting very anxious with the holidays coming, so they're just trying to push forward. I was just telling Larry, I thought that Thanksgiving was in 2 weeks, but I can't do it. So unfortunately, we got an extra week, but that's all right. But that's all RTA has. They're just excited about our new laptops, I think, right now.
Okay, thank you. CSEA report.
So we have our proposal up on the agenda tonight for approval. And we are going through elections for boards. So come January, there will be changes, not changes. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And honestly, we usually get things dealt with between Paul, Robert, and Barbara. So other than that, we don't have much to say.
I don't think there's a student board member report, right? You didn't send one? No. Okay. All right, CBO report, Mr. Irving.
Alrighty. We've entered one of my busier seasons. We're currently in the middle of a FDM review. Our annual audit was 2 weeks ago, and as of November 1st, we've made it to the first interim, so now it's working on first interim reporting, seeing where things have lined up from July to October, but compared to what was set up in June, with questions around the budget and everything. So next week, me, Cheryl, Dr. Mendez, large cohort of us will be in New York for the Community Schools Conference. Had the opportunity to go last year. It was very informative, and especially being able to see school sites that have had community school practices in place for much longer than we have. What tips and tricks can we pick up? What do we, how do we do what we do better? So, looking forward to that. Other than it just means my inbox will be very full. So, anyways, that's it for me.
Thank you. Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Curriculum, Dr. Mendez.
Good evening, everyone, both here as well as online. As Robert mentioned, we've been working on federal program monitoring. We have reviewers from the California Department of Ed. They're doing that in education. They're doing that in-person review. And we want to thank all the departments that SBSD and everyone's help. Also the sites, the administration there and their team for providing the evidence that that the reviewers are requesting. So yesterday they were at the district office. Today they were at Roseland Elementary. Tomorrow they'll be at Roseland High. Early College campus. We are continuing to collaborate with our reviewers, and they started on the 5th. It concludes on November 8th. And today we had Dr. Fisher, Professional Development, online, virtual, and it was elementary focused. Dr. Fisher focused on Anchor standards as well as strategies that pupils can incorporate or try in the classroom and then debrief and share out. So we did have professional development with the elementary focus today. We continue to prepare for Starbase. Our 5th grade students will be participating in Starbase. First school that's going to be up to participate is Roseland Elementary School. And then after the break, the winter break, then we'll have West Park Elementary School and students from Abraham Lincoln study preparators that we're going to reach out to them as well and invite them to participate in Starbase. That's going to be at Edwards Air Force Base. STEM-based activities, fun and engaging activities for the students. And we will have a SKSD grading committee meeting tomorrow with Ken O'Connor. He's an author consultant. We've been working with Ken O'Connor in the past, and we continue to collaborate with him, as well as the SKSD grading committee, getting feedback and input in terms of grades and what particular samples or templates we would like. That concludes my report.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Associate Superintendent of Human Resources, Mrs. Harris.
Good evening, everyone. We're busy. We have been working with Z-Access, and he is putting together a recording video for classified staff. We'll start with that one first. And then he also has vectorized a logo so that we can use that in some different areas around the district. Classified interviews were held today. Mr. Paul Irvin and Cheryl Taylor did special ed educator interviews. They had 11 candidates, which was really exciting. So they were able to fill all the spots that we have open, and then we even have some folks that will, start off in our sub pool. From my understanding, there were some really great candidates, so I'm looking forward to those folks getting started. As always, if there are classified staff that want to test for other categories, just give us a call, because a lot of times we'll just have people come in and do that in our office. The boardroom's been a little busy in the last few weeks, so we haven't been able to do full testing, and sometimes it's hard to have staff come and miss their day to come and test. So anybody that wants to, just give us a call, and we'll find time for you to come in, and we'll take over. We have lots of parents and guardians that are taking advantage of the volunteer process. So you'll see on the agendas on those evenings, there's a number of people that have gone through that process to be approved for volunteers to either volunteer in the classroom, go on field trips, that kind of stuff. So it has been great that the fingerprints are covered by the district to allow those people to participate in it. And that
Thank you. Superintendent's report, Ms. Gaines.
Okay, good evening. I want to thank everyone who's here this evening, and I want to thank all of our parents and community members joining us from home. Hopefully everybody is in the process of recovering from last night. I don't know if you stayed up late. I stayed up, then I fell asleep, then I woke back up. I was just kind of monitoring, but definitely a very, very interesting evening. So I'm just going to touch a little bit on the impact that last night had on Southern Kern Unified School District, and I'm going to front load my statement by saying that no election result has been certified yet. So I'm speaking I've been monitoring it all day to see if there's changes based on the most recent information that is on the Kern County election website. As many of you probably know, we did have Measure H, a bond issue on the ballot, and it's looking really, really good at this point in time. It's a $60 million bond that we talked about doing various things, including the potential of a third elementary school in the further west in Roseman. And we had a committee that the school district did not put up one dime of the funds to send out the questionnaire or provide to thank High Performance Learning Environments, who oversees a lot of our projects. They made a substantial contribution to this committee to help us pay for the mailers and all these things that were sent out. Llewellyn and Moody, the architectural team that we used on both the Tropico Middle School and the high school cafeteria. Medallion Construction, they also made a substantial donation. And Caldwell Flores and Winters, and they are the firm that supports us and advises us how to procure state funding for some of our projects. And if it hadn't been for those four contributing for us to be able to do those things, I don't know that we would have had, currently we're sitting at 57.7% approval for our bond, and we need 55%. So it's looking pretty good. I also want to say that, again, still early, but looks like our Mr. Vincelette will be returning to the board, and also potentially we will be welcoming a fifth board member. Right now it's looking like Mr. Justin Armstrong would be.
Right.
Justin Wright. Why did I put Justin Armstrong? I'm a teacher, sorry. Mr. Justin
You
Wright.
wrote it down too.
I was reading what I read. I apologize, Mr. Wright, if you're out there watching. Yeah, it'll be good to see a fifth board member, and we certainly want to welcome him as well. We met last week with Kern County, Dr. Gage from Kern County. Just to review, it was myself, Mr. Vajnath, Ms. Taylor, Mr. Wexler, and Dr. Mendez, just to make sure that we are doing what we need to be doing to improve student learning. And although we can't literally release the information yet, it looks like that both our math and ELA scores grew from last year, from 22-23 to 23-24. We're very excited to be able to release that information soon, and that in our significant student populations, those scores also improved. So that was a happy meeting, which not all meetings are happy, but that was a good, happy meeting. I do want to thank our principals, Mr. Vajna, Dr. Keys, and Mr. Adams, and I want to thank especially my cabinet members and Dr. Mendez and Noemi Herrera, our director of special programs. They have really, really been working hard. All the pre-work, when you have a federal progress monitoring review, in person, it's a lot of paperwork that you have to provide for them and show them that you are spending all the federal funds, Title I, Title II, Title III, and Title IV appropriately. I'm so grateful for each and every one of them. That everybody pitched in, we created a PowerPoint, and I think it was well received. I think that is it with regard to that. I will present our attendance awards for October. And I just want to say to all the principals here, we had one school go up, and the rest of our schools went down a little bit. So attendance is very important. We all know if kids aren't in their seats, they can't learn when they're not present in school. So whatever we're doing to increase our attendance, let's keep up the good work. So the #1 elementary school with the best attendance for October is West Park Elementary. 94.06%. And interesting that the school with the most improved attendance, I'm gonna give it to you. Come on out. Do you go to West Park? Well, come on out and get this.
Yeah.
Because you're also the most improved. You have to share with Mr. Mr. Holmes. And the secondary school with the best attendance at 92%, although they did go down. They went down 1.13%. Dr. Key.
Yes!
I don't know what you're drinking over at the high school, but I think your era has come and gone. Yes, all right, thank you.
Good job.
Okay,
thank you. All right, board member communication. I will go this way. Mario, you first.
I just want to congratulate all the candidates that tried out for the school board, and hopefully we will have a total here soon and be able to announce who the actual winner is. I know it changes a bit. I almost lost my election. So, just congratulations to the one who comes out ahead. And you have a seat right there, waiting for
In the corner.
in the corner.
Oh,
It's good. Look, baby in the corner. Just keep doing what you're doing. You guys are doing great. Your attendance is awesome. It's been a long time since I've seen anything above a 91% in all the schools. So awesome. Just think it's great. And
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I hope everyone's adjusting to the time, and it's nice. I don't really have anything to report. I just let's continue to work hard and look forward to the break coming up. Please pull out your sweaters, jackets, because it's fun to get. No, well, yeah, the wind was amazing yesterday.
Yesterday.
Today was full schedule, yeah. But yeah, let's just keep pushing forward.
Thank you. Alright guys, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Well, especially you. I love the energy. To you guys watching and all of our site admin, thank you. I'm gonna go through my report. I left some notes. Hang on a second. What I was really excited about, I read that Mr. Otterman, that us at SKUSD will reimburse seniors for up to 3 college applications. That's amazing. So I hope that a bunch of students are taking advantage of that because that can add up. So apply. They have to apply to at least preschools. Use up all of the goods. Come on. And then I saw that we have a game club now. Mr. Ton. I guess you're playing board games now, but I thought that was lots of fun. Where's the garden club? Garden clubs. All your campuses have garden clubs. Growing things. Where else? Oh, she's not here, but I do see that we had 3 students graduate from Abraham Lincoln and Rare Earth already. They earned graduation status, so that's impressive. Very excited about that. Well done, kids. Still going on. Hang on. Dr. Keys. We had the dogs come out for the 3rd time. Nothing found. I love that. I feel like that was one of our goals.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
no drugs, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Hang on, let me see. Anything else? Mr. Adams.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. So I know it's a problem, but if we expect our kids to be here and to attend school, we need our staff to be here too. I get it. People are sick. Things happen. But we have to be accountable to the students as well. So guys, come to work, please. We're here. Y'all be here. Okay. Other than that, I will be seeing you tomorrow. I'll be on your campus tomorrow. I'll be up. I just won't be at RES. Sorry, Mr. Adams.
Okay.
I'll come in with you.
We still love you.
Thank you. But I will see all of you guys
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Other than that, it is cold, guys. It's very cold. So wear your jackets, wear your scarves, wear your gloves. Get ready for the sniffles, hand sanitizer. Do you have hand sanitizer in your gloves? Okay, you're ready. All right. That's all I have. Any subcommittee decisions?
We were able to turn over the fields.
Okay.
So
Yes.
you guys can use it now.
Yes.
And I guess that's it. The game is now finished up. They're still doing a few little repairs, I guess you'd say, on the new classrooms. I think that just haven't worked like they should. Yeah, we got some heater problems and some, yes.
The door handle fell off today.
I'm doing stuff like that, yeah. Got to put the screws in. The cafeteria is well on its way. All the color panels are up. They're beautiful, really cool. We're thinking about putting a new outrageous mural across the whole side of that building. So, if anybody has some good ideas, it'd be really good to put them out there. So, and then we will bring them. I want to bring them forward before we go.
We're getting pretty close. We've already got your race car number on the race car.
I don't care. It's
Just have to have a track.
yeah, there's a race background for Willem. The rest of the groundwork is still being done. Last week we approved tonight we have to approve a change order to move some electrical that we need to move for the new locker rooms and remodel the other rooms for weight room, and dance studio. So, trying to think of anything else that I'm up to date. West Park, their new TK classrooms are still in DSA, with planning. What else? I guess that's about it. Really.
Yeah, I think West Park, the changes have been made and have
Been resubmitted.
back to DSA, so hopefully we'll have West Park out pretty soon.
Okay. Thank you. Comments from the public?
None.
None. All right. Consent items A through I. Questions? On your motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Terry. Second by Rick. All in favor? Aye. 3 ayes. Okay. Okay, general, first reading and review of June 2023 board policies. Skates.
Yes, board members, if you will look, this is just informational tonight. We will bring these policies back for your, probably at least once more, maybe two more times. But if you look on page 57 of your board packet, you're gonna notice that a lot of these board policies and administrative regs have options where we had to actually, I had to sit down with Paul in a lot of these and make sure that we mark the correct option. But if you want a breakdown of exactly one option it was chosen and why, they are highlighted for you starting on page 57, kind of a cheat sheet for you.
Right.
So just something for you to refer to.
You got questions? What's that? You got questions?
And we would read this on this.
For option one, for continued absence after level 6 leave is exhausted differential pay. How does that work? So on page 80.
Page 80.
So it's page 80, option one.
Page 80.
Ours is on 64.
I don't see it on page 80.
Is it option one for the class?
Okay, yeah, it's not 80 for us, but it's 64.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
80.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's what it says here.
All good.
These are, you saw, not that it matters, Mr. Sheldon, but you saw this is class 5.
It says certificate.
Option 1 on page 64 says when a classified.
Okay, it's on page 60. Did that say 60 then?
No, I have 8.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, he says certificated.
Okay, so let me find it.
It's on page 60.
Okay, I'm there. During each school year, is that the one?
Yeah,
And
so
a
on top of it,
certificate.
before the option one, it says continued absence after available sick leave is exhausted differential pay. And then it has, during each school year,
Yes.
when a certificated employee. Okay. So I was just curious, if we go down that, has exhausted all available sick leave, including all accumulated sick leave, and due to illness or accident continues to be absent for additional period of up to 5 school months, the district shall deduct the employer's regular salary for that period, the actual cost of a substitute to fill the position, which totally makes sense, and I get that. If the district has made a reasonable effort to secure a service and a substitute, and has been able to do so, the amount that would have been paid to the substitute shall be deducted from the employee's salary. So I'm confused, but how would you deduct it from the salary if they've already used up all their time and not being paid? Well, so that was just, that's what I was just curious. How would that work if they're already not being paid? I guess they don't have any time to use.
Well, it's,
Is it in the page?
yeah, instead of, for certificated, if they've exhausted all of their available leave, instead of their full daily rate at, you get $0 per day. It's sub-differential, so it's the cost of that substitute. And then whatever's left over, the employee still gets for that period not to exceed 5 months or whatever, that, the 100 days typically, is,
So they actually still.
they still, and, yeah, but, just the less the cost of the daily sub, where even our,
I got you.
where our sub rates
So
are,
even if
versus where,
so I put in for a sub, I'm gonna say last week, but I never like to say it again. You should put something happen. So I put in for a sub yesterday, nobody picks it up. I still get charged for it because technically somebody needed to have been there. Right. So you still, no matter what,
yes,
for that next 5 days, because my 5 months, whatever, it's still gonna be, I get it now.
yeah.
I get the mathematics.
So, so instead of it being,
So whether somebody picks up the spot or not.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
pay for you have to pay for that, just
whether it's the sub or O'Brien or,
whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I didn't realize that, that's why I was like, they forgot to pay for it. It's so hard to, like, the person's gonna get a bill, like, that, plus the 5 months and stuff. And then also, and just another question with that, just because, looking to the regs, a lot of them don't have to do, other stuff, but, now, when it says that's not the same as like with the catastrophic fee, right? Like if somebody, okay, that's fine, because it says one-time illness and stuff, that's fine.
No, catastrophically, Archie has a committee that does that.
No, what I mean is it says that an employee should not be provided more than 1 5-month period per illness. That's why I'm saying that wouldn't be. Is this gonna run
I
into
mean-
that?
They could, if they applied for catastrophic leave and they were awarded that, then they would be given those days and then off.
But would the district look at that and not give them the next, another 5 months if God forbid they come down with another case of, I hate to say the words, but.
Sometimes we lose.
Does that happen to people? Are they not gonna get another 5 months because unfortunately life's throwing a curveball?
I think in those type of situations, if they apply for catastrophic leave, whether they would be granted, based on their situation, they may or not be granted that, then do they go back into that, where they're getting docked, that percentage of.
Would they go back to day one with that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, because they wouldn't get another 5 months of.
They would get, it would be a total of 100 days, so if they took 25 days and they got catastrophic leave, then what if those 75 days are? That's my understanding.
Yeah, I look at it, in my experience and, any case similar to that, I haven't dealt with anything like that specifically. The employee has chosen to just go ahead and medically retire or retire because they were, of a certain age.
Okay.
So I haven't run into that specifically, so.
Yeah, I think it's the 5 months per one school. So I think it resets in the following year, is that correct? In
Oh,
the
okay.
fiscal year.
All right, well, I hope there's not. I guess I was asking, thinking that could happen 5 years from now, is if you just go, that's why.
Yeah, no, it says fiscal.
I didn't catch that part, so now I must have missed that, that's why. Okay, that's why I was like, God, said something happened 10 years from now. Because he was like, well, you already,
You'll get it, you'll get it.
you already checked that box for,
Sorry, that happened 10 years ago. No.
well, unfortunately, sometimes that happens.
I know.
All right, sorry.
It's okay. It's a good question. All right. Business and operations. No, it's just information. All right, hearing and public comment of the California School Employees Association, CSEA proposal to reopen negotiations to the collective bargaining agreement, reopener Sunshine's proposal for 2024-2025 school year. Ms. Gates.
Yes, forwarded is, I believe, on the very last page of your packet is the CSEA proposal for negotiations, and I would just like for you to open the public hearing. If anybody has any comments regarding that.
Okay, so we will recess, for open public hearing. Motion by Terrence. Second by Richard, all in favor? Aye. And time, 7:42, we're open. Any questions, comments? Anything you want to add? Yes.